Hi guys, welcome back. So this time I just thought I would do a Halloween look that's super easy and glam at the same time. And unfortunately at this point I realised that I hadn't pressed record when I started with my eyes. So I've already done my base and everything. I'm just taking my Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette and taking a mix of Jet Setter, Smarty Pants and also a bit of Activist as well, and just popping that in the crease. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I've just basically blended them all together to create like a little gradient, and then just using my Lasting Finish concealer from Rimmel and my MAC 242 brush, I'm just cutting out my crease. I did do like a full cut crease this time just because, I don't know, I was feeling it. I wanted to do like a proper gold cut crease, so I'm obviously just mapping that out first, trying to make as big a lid space as possible, and then just setting that with a bit of translucent powder. It can be any powder that you have. And then taking the colour Magic Act from Makeup Geek. This is a foiled shadow and it's like the perfect gold. It's my absolute favourite and they're super affordable as well. And sticking with my MAC 242, I did wet the brush a little bit in the end just to bring out the pigment a bit more, and I just popped that on the lid as well, trying to keep it nice and precise. And I also just took this gold shade from the Desert Dusk Huda Beauty palette and just popped that on with my fingers. Then I really just wanted to deepen up that cut crease just a little bit, so taking a really small blending brush, I just took a bit more of the Activist shade and just kind of blended that in there just because I thought I'd kind of lost a bit of the pigment. And then moving on to the face, I'm just going to take that same concealer. I'm really loving this concealer at the moment. It's like new from Rimmel, and it really does like last all day. As long as you like set it properly, it's like amazing. So I'm just popping this in all the usual areas, obviously like in a little triangle motion to try and lift the face underneath the eyes. And now we're looking all crazy. I'm just going to blend it out with my damp sponge. This is just the Real Techniques one because, you know, I'm a cheap bitch at the moment. And I do just blend this out all over kind of the bottom half of my face because I am obviously going to do a skull here, so I wanted it to be a little bit paler than usual. Also the lighting is making me look super pale, which kind of works for Halloween, I guess. But taking my RCMA No Colour powder, as always, I'm just going to set all of that because, you know, if you're going to be going to a Halloween party or something, it's got to be lasting all night. I'm baking out the sides of my nose and then just doing a little bit of contouring using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And then just taking a bit of Jet Setter and Activist mixed on my little blending brush. I'm just running that underneath the eyes. And I did drag it down quite low just because I thought, you know, why not? It's a Halloween look. Plus, I kind of like that look anyway, to be honest. And just to make it a little bit more glam, I thought I would add a bit of wing liner. I'm just using this, well, I tried to use my Kat Von D one, but it's running out, I think. So I went in with my NYX, it's just a NYX like black liquid liner. It's actually really good. And then with just using my Big Shot mascara just to prep for the false lashes, and I thought why not just go kind of super glam. So I'm just using my Iconic London Fierce lashes, and they are super thick and just dramatic and yummy. I love it. And then instead of using a black face paint, I just thought I would go in with my Anastasia lip palette, and actually the black is so much more pigmented than the kind of cream colour that I'd bought, so I thought I would just use that instead. Plus it doesn't irritate my sensitive skin or anything like that. And at this point I'm just mapping out the teeth. I didn't really know what I was doing at this point, to be perfectly honest, so I was kind of winging it. I did have like a reference picture that I found on Pinterest because I like saved like loads of different ones, and this was the kind of inspiration that I took was kind of half glam, half skull, and I'm kind of just mapping out the kind of skull look. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, where I'm kind of drawing the lines. So you're kind of drawing that kind of mouth, like the inside of the mouth, if you get what I mean. It will all make sense like when I start shading in. But right now, like, this is a super easy way to do teeth. I know some people like do it a bit more intricately, but I just thought I would do it like really quick. And it's not too difficult, honestly. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm really not the most talented when it comes to stuff like this. So I'm obviously just shading kind of in between my lips a little bit and then dragging it up just so we've got the separation of obviously the two teeth. And then I really didn't know what I was going to do at this point, so I just took the white and kind of filled in between to kind of create like teeth, but I was doing it super like sloppily and messily, and in the end I actually decided to go in with these gold flakes. It's from the brand JT Makeup, but I got it on Treasure House of Makeup. It's just like a UK website with loads of cool kind of stuff for Halloween. So I just kind of popped those on, and actually the cream white paint was kind of good as an adhesive, but I did go in with a bit of eyelash glue as well if any were kind of sticking out, and it looks quite messy, but I kind of added to the look anyway, so I kind of like it. And then I just go back in with the lip palette and the black shade in there and just kind of fill everything in and deepen up any of the other lines that I feel have kind of been lost a little bit. And yeah, I mean, this bit's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. You can just shade as much as you want, and you can be as precise as you want. You really don't have to. If like you find it difficult to be precise, you can actually just blend out the edges, and that would look really cool as well. Then of course, if you're doing a skull, you cannot forget to do the nose. So at this point I'm literally just shading in a little nose with the two like points. I don't know, in my reference picture this is kind of what it looked like, and then I just shade down the sides of my nose as well, just to kind of create a bit of dimension, I guess, make it look a little bit creepier. Then I just thought that the eyes needed a little something, so I added the gold flakes to my inner corner. I just wanted as much gold as possible, I mean, why not? And then I did just go and shade in around the kind of skull mouth, just to give it a little bit of depth. I just think it makes it look a little bit better. And then, as usual, I would just kind of bronze up my forehead, because this is obviously still the glam side, so I'm just doing the usual. And then I just quickly set the paint on my nose, just with a black eyeshadow from my Anastasia artist palette. And that is it for this look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this kind of quick and relatively easy Halloween tutorial. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I really look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!